Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. I'm Amanda Rowley. Mark is off tonight. Well, it's been an incredibly hot few days across the inland Northwest, and as of 10 p.m., that excessive heat warning, well, that's blanketed Spokane, it's officially expired, but not without breaking a temperature record. And while we are cooling down tomorrow, it's not by much. So let's get straight to meteorologist Tom Sherry tonight, the one and only. He's in for Jeremy Legoo. Let us know. What does the rest of the week look like, Tom?
Well, first of all, Jeremy deserves some well-deserved time off, so we're happy for that. But my gosh, record high on Monday, record high on Tuesday, and now a record high on Wednesday. And the hottest temperatures we've seen so far this season, 104 degrees. That breaks the previous record set back in 1975. That was 102. Well, we are beginning to see some of the fire weather warnings and excessive heat warnings decrease now, or extinguished, be allowed to be extinguished across areas of eastern Washington and northern Idaho. Still, we have these in effect for another hour or so out in the Columbia Basin and up in the north central Washington area. That's because of obviously the dry conditions and the gusty winds out there. We've cooled down into the upper 80s in Spokane. We're down to 70 up in Sandpoint, 81 now in Coeur d'Alene. So 98 will be the high tomorrow, 99 on Friday, and 98 on Saturday. Still hot, but not 100-degree hot weather. I'll check your 10-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Tom. With these high temperatures comes a statewide burn ban. It went into effect in Washington just hours ago. The new order bans outdoor burning campfires and the use of charcoal briquettes. Now, it also prohibits prescribed burns on all forest lands. DNR says the ban is in effect until September 30th. Now, even though we aren't looking at triple-digit temperatures this weekend, it's still going to be pretty hot, and we've got a few tips on how to stay cool. If temperatures cool down at night, energy experts recommend opening your windows on opposite sides of your home to create a cross breeze, drawing in cooler, fresh air. Fans can help speed up that process. Next, close your blinds and curtains during the day. It's a proven way of keeping your home cooler. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, 76% of sunlight hitting a standard double-pane window turns into heat. And FEMA says in cases of extreme emergency heat, put aluminum foil covered cardboard over your windows. This will help reflect the sun's rays. And finally, avoid using appliances that get off a lot of heat. That includes your oven, stovetop, washer, dryer, and dishwasher. Those all give off extra heat. Try using a microwave or an outdoor grill to cook. If you have to wash clothes, use cold water and air dry, or do laundry at night. Now, this week's heat was enough to cancel several events around Spokane. Tonight's Kendall Yards night market was off the table due to 100-degree temperatures. But the heat didn't stop everyone. The Millwood Farmers Market in Spokane Valley went on as planned, but wasn't quite as busy, though. We spoke with market organizers who said they still wanted to serve the community, but with slightly less booths.
We're grateful for the couple of vendors that made it out today. It's about half of our vendors here. And then every week in Millwood, we offer a market bag for $15 that you can pre-order on our website. And we buy whatever is fresh from all our farm vendors.
Pretty good deal there. The Millwood Market happens every Wednesday from 3 to 7 p.m., even in all that extreme heat. In Post Falls, a devastating house fire displaced a family of 10. Triple-digit temperatures complicated the job for firefighters who worked to put it out. KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy explains.
It took around an hour for firefighters to put out the flames after a home in South Post Falls caught fire early Wednesday morning. The call came in just before 7:30.
We've gotten a pretty good head start in the garage area. Had already moved into the attic or the kitchen space and up through the kitchen into the attic space.
Kootenai County Fire and Rescue credits working smoke detectors with saving the family inside this home.
Came in as that there were maybe 10 people trapped in the house.
A mother and 9 children are safe tonight thanks to those alarms. Chief Chris Way says this fire was difficult, not just because of the spread. The day's high temperatures prompted a bigger response.
We did call a second alarm because of the heat today and the stress on the firefighters. Obviously, it's one of the hottest days of the year. You know, everybody's wearing 75 to 80 pounds of gear when they're fighting a fire.
And made a potentially deadly fire that much more dangerous.
Well, one of the captains told me that on his thermal imaging camera, it was 750 degrees up in the top floor of the house while they were searching.
Luckily, no one was hurt. Investigators are still working to figure out what caught fire, but Chief Way says they have some good ideas already. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.
New tonight, U.S. Marshal Service is offering a $1,500 reward for help in finding a home invasion suspect. Take a look at your screen. Adam Sajan of Spokane is suspected of assaulting 2 people at knife point or with a club. The U.S. Marshal says he has an active felony warrant out for his arrest on several charges, including second-degree assault. He is considered armed and dangerous. The U.S. Marshal and Spokane County Sheriff's Office are asking anyone with information that could lead to his arrest to call the U.S. Marshal Service, and that number is right there on your screen. Airway Heights police released new photos of a car potentially belonging to the suspects in an ongoing search. Police say 2 men in white ski masks shot BB guns at people, including children, near Sunset Park. Now, this happened last Wednesday. Police say the suspects were driving a red Nissan Altima Maxima with possible out-of-state license plates. If you know anything about this car or about the suspects, please call the number at we have a number posted on our website to the Airway Heights Police Department. Now, also new tonight, a suspect is in jail, held on a $500,000 bond for a variety of charges. They stem from a nearly 2-hour-long crime spree that started last Friday. Spokane police say 38-year-old Daniel Pajas smashed a rock through a woman's car window and stole her car. From there, police say he drove the car out to Spokane Valley near Browns Park. He then reportedly left the stolen car and tried to kidnap a young girl who was playing outside with a friend. Police say a neighbor rescued the girl as Pajas tried to drag her away. Finally, just before he was arrested, SPD says the suspect broke into a nearby home, stole a pillowcase full of things, and lit a shed on fire. Now, police managed to surround the area with K-9 officers and drones. Police arrested Pajas, but not before he hit an officer on the head with a rake. Again, he's facing several charges, including first-degree kidnapping and second-degree assault. And now to Nightbeat with a quick look at the day's top stories. One man was found dead after an early morning camp van fire in northwest Spokane. Now, the Spokane Fire Department says they found someone dead at the scene, but they did not say if they were killed in that fire. Crews say it started around 3 a.m. and believe an electrical failure started the fire. We'll bring you more details as we learn more.
Hey, get out! Get out? Get out! Yes, get out of the trailer!
New video tonight of a Spokane sheriff's deputy going into a burning home to help evacuate the 2 people inside. This happened Monday morning. The sheriff's office says the deputy saw smoke coming from the home as he was driving by. As he walked up, he saw flames on the porch and heard voices inside. He began yelling for the people to get out and then stepped over the fire to help them escape. The Spokane Valley Fire Department arrived shortly after and put it out. Now, no one was hurt, but the home was destroyed. The cause of the fire is still under investigation tonight. The Moses Lake School District announced another round of layoffs amid an $11 million accounting error. The district laid off 55 more employees this morning. In total, 240 workers across the district have been laid off since May. The district says despite the newest round of layoffs, they still need to balance the budget by an additional $3.6 million by August. Kroger and Albertsons released a list of 124 grocery stores in Washington that could be sold if the 2 companies merge. But already, C&S Wholesale's grocers agreed to buy all of the locations. Now, this includes Spokane's South Hill Safeway on 29th and the Spokane Valley store on Sprague. The $20 billion merger between Kroger and Albertsons was first announced in 2022, but the FTC and several states, including Washington, sued to block it. The case in Washington goes to trial in September. That was our Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website, KREM.com. And that was also your KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where you're getting more news in less time.